In an Excel workbook, which is what we're working in right now, you can have multiple worksheets. So you can create a variety of worksheets within a notebook for data that is related. That's what we're going to work on here. For example, you could have a worksheet for expenses for each salesperson, and then another worksheet for monthly payroll for each department within the company. And it'll be nicely packed into one workbook. So this workbook called RPFAC Accounts has 3 worksheets with something on each sheet in this workbook. You can move content not only just within one worksheet, but also between worksheets. Cutting and pasting in Excel is a little easier in this version, 2010. For example, we realized that the sublet rent deposit was recorded on the wrong day. The real day is January 9th. We're going to cut the cell out and move it. So if you click your cut tool and click in this row and right click, you can insert cut cells rather than inserting a row and then pasting. And now we're going to change the date. I just copied some information off sheet 2 and I'm ready to paste it on sheet 3. Another update with 2010 is your paste functions, and I get asked this all the time, which paste function should I use? So basically you need to read here and see what paste function you need. Values, formulas, transpose, change the order of them, go from a column to a row, keep the formatting, link it to something. You also have other paste options under paste special. And here, you can actually keep the source column width. So if I did not choose that, I would have to readjust all my column widths. So if I go keep source column width, it'll take the column width off of sheet 2 and use it to make sure my data fits and stretches out the width of the cells. Also with paste options, you can choose to insert the value, not the formula. And that's what we're going to do next. So look at this as a check register, deposits, balances, and we're going to take the ending balance here for January. I'm going to copy it, and now we're going to click on sheet 2 and click in cell G5, and when I right click to paste, I want to paste the values only. Now why do I not want to include the formulas? Because this is a whole different month. I don't want it to include the formulas. I just want the starting balance. So this paste option is values only. So if I click here, notice it is not a formula, but it's just the value of the cell. You can also insert additional sheets, add new sheets, but maybe you have another workbook that you have sheets you want to add to it. So we're going to insert a worksheet that's in a different workbook in this workbook. To change the names of your sheets so they're identified, just right click and rename, or if you double click inside it, you can also change the name of the sheet. So to add new worksheets, just click the new worksheet button here, and later on we'll insert a new worksheet from a different workbook. You can delete a worksheet. Basically anything you want to do with your sheets, it's a simple right click. You can insert a sheet, delete a sheet, rename it, move or copy, which we'll talk about later, protect it so no one can edit your data, change the tab color. You can also click and drag your worksheets to reorder them. You can also have 2 totally different workbooks open, as I do here. This is the one we're currently working on. Now I just opened DI jobs. And you can switch back and forth with under the View tab, switch windows. You can also split them so you can see, oops, I didn't mean that one. You can also show side by side both spreadsheets. So you can work with both workbooks. I shouldn't say worksheets because they are completely different workbooks. Now I'm going to bring this one sheet, sheet 1, from DI jobs into my workbook called RPFAC accounts. So I'm going to click on this workbook, right click, and I'm going to say insert. I'm going to start the insert this sheet to a different workbook in the next video.